Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to part, what is it, 4? I lose track how far through this one we are. But welcome back to Pinball FX. We've got 4 days left on this Pinball Pass, which gives me access to all of these bits. Figured I'd get a few more games in for a bit before that runs out, and then decide where to go from there. Okay. So, I'm feeling like I might try some of the ones that are not just the Williams ones today, perhaps. Mix it up a little bit, because I've played, or at least the ones of those that I know, I've played those fairly thoroughly at this point, so... what should we start? I think I saw a reference to an Indiana Jones once upon a time. Is that amongst this lot? Or is that a new one or an old one? Not Star Wars. Maybe I was imagining it, I don't know. Okay, let's start with Kung Fu Panda, see how that looks.
Kung Fu Panda.
Hello. Yes. I don't know if that's actually Jack Black or not, but, well. There he is, the Dragon Warrior.
You want to learn Kung Fu? Yeah. Then I am your master.
Okay, that's definitely not Shifu. I know that.
Don't cry. Okay.
That is probably not Jack Black. Of course, I'm then going to find out that I'm wrong, of course, and it is him, but, well. Okay. Oh, is that a skill shot? I don't know. Okay, where are we going? Wow.
You cannot leave.
Wow, really? Boing. So does it always hit that when it comes down to start with? Okay. Suddenly all quiet. Oh, wow, really? Yeah, okay, yeah, give me another... That ball save is lasting a what? Wow!
It's very bad news.
Wow! That did not last long. Just the music suddenly stopped. Maybe it's because I've got the stream-friendly music prevention thing on here currently.
Let's go.
I set the thing so that it sorts out some of the music in this game just so that I don't get copyright striked, or shouldn't get copyright striked. So maybe that's just disabling. Oh, down it goes. I think in Jurassic Park it replaced it with generic music, but in this one they just seem to have turned it off. Wow.
Have you finished sightseeing?
I am not doing well on this table today.
Alright, I'm feeling it. This'll be the one.
I doubt it will be, Poe. I need to warm up slightly.
Why don't you try again? A little harder.
I've got some actual pinball coming up soon, so I'm hoping the tables that... Oh wow, that was paltry. I can make that shot at least. Where are we going? Weird with no sounds.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this table. This is weird. Let's say, yeah, I've got some actual pinball coming up.
I probably sucked more today than anyone in the history of Kung
if I
Fu.
wanted to really prepare for that, I should probably be playing that, playing the Williams tables. But I wanted to give a little bit of variety to the stream, so it's not just me doing those same tables over and over again. I'll probably go back to them at some point later in the stream, but we'll pop through them and see what we get for those. Can't do the Marvel ones because they're not on the Pinball Pass. World War Z
Come
pinball.
at me, Zeke.
I've not watched World War Z, but I know enough to know that it's nothing like the book. And I did enjoy the book. It was an interesting sort of pseudo-documentary type thing. And then they basically just sort of changed everything for the movie.
We gotta get out.
So, I don't... From what I understand, it was still well reviewed, the film, but it's not really World War Z as I'm aware of it. Oh, there it goes, okay. And I don't know the rule set for any of these, so I'm in. Wow, okay.
Still got fighting to do.
Is that my catchphrase, just going wow over and over again? Where's that going? And again, I think it's turned off the copyrighted music again. I'll need to try this in my own time to see if there's actual sound effects on this. Where'd that go? There it went. Come on. Alright. And I think the alien pinball tables aren't in Pinball FX yet. They're in Pinball FX 3 and I think they haven't even been imported. I played an actual physical alien pinball table before. That covers Alien 1 and 2. But I wasn't very good at that one.
I got this.
You need... It looks... Which is a shame, because it looks cool, but I haven't quite got the feel for it. Sorry, I've got to focus on that for a moment. There we go. It's a shame, because it looks cool, that table, but I just can't quite get a feel for the shots. You need to be precise about it to make them, and if you miss a shot, it just bounces for several hours. I mean, if I sat there and just practiced that one table repeatedly for a while, that might help, but...
we go together. Keep your medkits handy.
But,
Silence. We're good,
usually when I'm at...
You owe me one.
Game is telling me to shut up. Usually when I'm at the pinball place, I'm alternating between a whole bunch of different tables. Sometimes for the league stuff. Oop, a magnet there. Sometimes doing league stuff, and sometimes I'm just trying to find tables that I want to play and that aren't occupied by other people.
Ammo.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm...
goodie bag.
Going down.
Oop. Well, that's a multi-ball, is it? Okay. And that one went round instead of going into the slot. It feels weird without the sound, the music.
You're good to go.
Oop. And immediately down it goes, okay. So I can change shots there if I'm good enough. I don't appear to have triggered any modes or anything.
Follow me. Okay, I got this.
I'm willing to bet these aren't the actual voice actors either.
I'm boxed in.
Oh. Okay. At least I managed to activate that. I assume if I knock down all of the targets, then... Oop. Oop. Lurker mode.
Close by.
Oop. No. Oh, hello.
Help me.
Oop.
Somebody shoot it! This thing is on me! Get
Yeah, it
off.
just goes straight off. Okay.
Get off me!
And down goes the other one. Okay.
No.
Come to mama. They're coming
Oh,
from
and we're done.
everywhere! Run!
Winning all these local high scores because I've never actually played any of these tables before. What else was there? Yeah, I like the blend. Some of the older tables you had a bit more variation in the layout. A lot of these virtual ones you've just got, here's a bunch of ramps and this is where the stand-ups and the pop bumpers are. Whereas the classic ones, you still get a lot of that, but you get a bit more variation in the layout. Let's try a Zen original. I've done Sorcerer's Lair already. Let's do Biolab.
Biolab.
I think this was one of the demo ones once upon a time in one of the versions of Pinball FX on one of the various platforms. But I don't remember a whole lot other than you generating certain alien types, creature types in some way, I think.
To awaken my children.
Gotta set the camera to the right position. Because then we get the actual music as well now.
Kill shot.
There's a flipper up there, is there? Okay. I like this music.
Hurry up.
Funky. I don't know what I'm... Oh, that's where... Hurry up, is it? Okay. Oh.
New leg structure invented.
Yeah, where are we going? Whoa, okay.
It's breathing again.
Oh. I got a thing... It feels like it wasn't the starting ball saver. Did I activate that somehow? Oh, where's that going? This is where reading the rulebooks instead of just improvising would be useful, but...
New body structure invented.
So I appear to be building an alien creature there. Reminded of the Creatures games.
New head structure invented.
Nope. Hello, he's cute. Okay, what's this?
Its neurotic pattern is twisted.
Okay. Steer the mini playfield with the left and right flippers. I didn't read the first bit. Launch button skips the task. Okay, I see. It's one of these. It's a bit of time to rotate. I hope I'm not on the clock here. There we go. I don't know if I was supposed to be collecting those cookies or something like that. But yeah, the Creatures games were an artificial life simulation that, to date, I don't think I've seen any games that are quite that level of complexity in terms of the actual life simulation on them.
Nurse, ready the clones.
They had a thing where you had like full-on DNA for the creatures in it. So they would evolve over time, and as they reproduced, they'd share DNA with their descendants. You could load up tools to modify them manually as well, which I didn't really understand how to do as a child, but I understand a little bit better these days how that works. Whether or not I could actually make anything useful in it is another story entirely, but I have a reasonable understanding of what it's doing at the very least. Ooh. Genetic sequencing. Ah, okay. Okay, what's a muscle upgrade do?
Starting to react.
Increase creatures' willingness to work out with the charger, lift the weight with the buttons. I don't know what is the charger that thing over there? Where are we going? Whoa, okay, down it goes.
Is only temporary. The world shall be mine.
Well, that's only one ball lost, I think.
A new creature is born.
Round and round it goes. No. Okay, down. not be able to reproduce that skill shot just yet.
New
That's
leg
one.
structure invented.
So I can make that shot reasonably. Seems like that's the main thing for triggering modes. I imagine if I complete all of the things like muscle brain, whatever the other one was, that then does something else. Reflex muscle. Okay, let's do the one that I know how to do.
They'll show a
Wisdom.
hunger for learning.
Was it wisdom I had before? Help your creature embrace knowledge with repeated skill shots. Okay, that's... Where's it gone? Where's my ball gone?
What
Oh, I
happened?
see.
A disaster. I had to start all over.
Just didn't quite
New
make the
leg
shot time.
structure
Okay,
invented.
it's okay. Alright. But yeah. The IP for the Creatures franchise has been in limbo for many years. It got bought out by a mobile game developer and they were claiming that they were going to make a new Creatures game, but then it just sort of disappeared into development hell for years, and then eventually they admitted it was no longer under development. That said, within the last couple of years, actually, I think now, someone managed to get the rights to release the old Creatures games on Steam. So you got 1 and 2
New body structure.
as a pack, and then Creatures 3 as a DLC for Docking Station, which was free. And they've actually been fixing a bunch of the old bugs on the Creatures games as well, which is impressive. So they've got access to source code and everything. Test your creature's reflexes by repeating any orbit or ramp shots. Okay, that's not going to go well. Oh, it's a multiple. I see that.
Hurry up. Need cookie. You've earned it.
Cookie. Alright. Oh, there goes one of my balls. Just saved the
A
other one.
disaster. I had to start all over.
But yeah, I don't know if they're planning new features for the Creatures games. The community is still alive, doing their own thing, I believe. And the guy who originally created the games, one Steve Grand, is still working on his own new artificial life sim, I think by the name of Grandroids, which it's been in development for probably around a decade, or at least the Kickstarter was around 2012, 2013, but he might have been working on it prior, I think. But it is still in working, so I have access to the behind the scenes of that. It's looking fun. There we go.
Its muscles are starting to
But yeah,
relax.
so I'm looking. I need to download the latest build of that at some point. I think I haven't played the latest one. The latest one in a while. What am I talking about? But yeah, it's certainly a very advanced simulator in that franchise.
You've earned it.
Most artificial life stuff is just impersonating the effects. But that one actually properly simulates all of the biological stuff going on. I mean, if there are other games that do that, I'd love to play them, but I'm not aware of any at present. Ooh. If I'm going to be playing pinball games, I should load up the Pinball Thrill Ride that I managed to dig out the CD off at some point. The way things work, Pinball Science, that I managed to find earlier today.
New body structure invented.
But no, I don't want the channel to be just pinball stuff internally. But I still enjoy it,
Creature
so.
is born.
Oh, this is the last ball. No, no skill shot today. Takes some skill to make some of these objectives. This is nope, that's not what I was. Oh, down goes that one immediately. Oh, and there goes another one. Okay, where are we going? Oh, down there's
What
that one.
happened? A disaster. I have to start all over.
Yeah, I'm not finishing most of these upgrades. I know roughly what I need to... Oh, and down it goes. I know roughly what I need to do for them, but... well.
I should have built the time machine instead.
Oh well. I lasted a while at least, I suppose. I don't know if that's a good score or not. It's probably not a good score, considering how much time I spent just trying to make it do stuff, but... it was still entertaining, at least. Let me just check. Yeah, no alien pinball on this one, unfortunately. Where shall we go next? I've never done this one. Let's summon Cthulhu, shall we?
Of the Elder Gods.
I have never so much as looked at this one before. I have no idea what this is going to be like. Suddenly sinister music. Go away, mouse. He doesn't look friendly.
Welcome back.
Back? You know something I don't, mate? Looks a bit like the nemesis creature at Walton Towers. Oh.
You could live forever.
Help is here! Strike!
There are certain lanes lit up here that I assume are relevant. So, music. Oop.
I would love to publish these findings.
Shoot the lanes
now,
to start
to
on that, okay.
understand what they are.
I thought I was... Did I not shoot the lit lane there? I see, yes, I need to shoot it several times to light them. There we go.
Way, I wonder.
Ah, I see. This...
The sound is horrifying. Can you hear it?
Oop.
Is this an illusion?
Okay, so I've got flashing
Do you see that?
lanes that I'm needing to shoot here, I think. Okay. I can't hear its sound.
This will pair nicely with my ears ringing. A little
Oh.
silence. Thank you.
Damn.
Just for a moment, I glimpsed it. It's incomprehensible.
Unfortunate.
Hit the tendril when the rune is full. Which rune are we looking at here? I see that rune. That. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. He just ate one of my balls. Okay. Whoa, okay,
Let me
that's...
show you how deep the madness spirals. The visage of true knowledge.
Okay, this is new. Choose the right lane. Alright, so I assume it's one of those two flashing ones. Not you, okay. Oh, no, it went into the middle, okay. Oh, okay.
Could live forever.
Oh no, we got a save on that, okay. All saves are forgiving on this. Well, they would be if I didn't
Otherwise,
mess it up.
I dare not think about it.
Oh well.
What I heard,
I liked
I
the
dare
sort
not
of
describe.
eldritch monsterness of the Twin Peaks franchise. I think I preferred the first two seasons compared to the Return, possibly. I mean, not that I disliked it, but the series had more of a balance between the normal world and the madness underneath. But then the Return was just Lynch surrealism the entire time, which I get why people like that, but you need to sort of even them out as I see it. Twin Peaks always had like the contrast between the everyday the everyday town and
dare not think about it.
all the supernatural stuff happening just beneath the surface.
It is done.
I think the way I would describe the Return is it's good Lynch material, but perhaps not so much Twin Peaks material, if that makes sense. But I'm well aware there are a lot of people that would disagree with me on that, so... What else should we do? What else should we do? Shall we do one of the Williams tables that I've never played before? Oh no, that's where the Williams one was, where the Indiana Jones was. I was aware of. No wonder I couldn't see it. Oh, do I not have access to you? Oh, it's only a trial. Oh well, we'll do the trial at the very least. Just for the heck of it, because I'm here, I'll load up the trial, but well, we'll see how it goes. So I get 2 minutes to do some stuff. Set view, turn off view. So this is a table that actually exists somewhere, even though I've... Oh, it's just single shot. A lot of the Williams tables do that. Or at least ones of a certain era, I think. You see what I mean? You've got sort of more of a unique feel to the table layout on the older ones compared to the virtual ones that are just a whole bunch of ramps. I mean, this one is some ramps as well. I mean, pinball usually just falls back on shoot the various targets in certain sequences, but sometimes you can make that feel differently to other times, I feel like. But again, that's just my opinion. Some people like the modern stuff more than the classic stuff. And the very classic stuff, the very early classic stuff is then extra simple as well, but you've just got a few targets that increment a score, and that's about it for one objective loop. Can I finish my entire round within 2 minutes? Where are we going? Not there, clearly. Up it goes. I like the airplane. I don't know how I get up onto that upper playfield on the left yet. Where are we going? Up and... Adventure is lit. Ooh. What's that? Oh, that's the multi-ball, okay. The idle turns. I wonder if that reroutes the ball to places. Adventure is lit. I don't know where I go to activate Adventure. I'm probably not going to get the chance to find out because I'm probably about to run out of time. And we're done. Okay, well I hope you all enjoyed that 2 minutes of one of the tables. What else we got? What else we got? Space Station. I've heard of Space Station. I've never... I say that I might have loaded this up once or twice in the past, but I can't remember immediately, having played it. As my you go for 2. Yeah, this is same sort of era as. Oh yes, I remember playing. I think I remember playing this on stream actually. Yeah, it's Black Knight 2000 era where you've got no ball save. It just runs out immediately. Alright. I picked up those real robots parts that I was... oh, down it goes again. Picked up those real robots parts that I was talking about the other day. So I've been looking through that. Like I said, a lot of duplicates in there, but I think I have... I need to scavenge a couple bits from one of the spare robots that I have already. But for the most part, certainly with all the critical bits, I think I have everything I need to build it in full. I've got all the chips, I've got all the bodywork pieces, sensors, etc. The football flippers, I could repurpose the ones I already have, but the lubrication grease in there is congealed a little bit, so I would need to clean that out if I wanted to use those. But it's not necessary to have those plugged in on it immediately. So I can set things up as it is, and then all I got to do is essentially just remove the front wheel and the front bumper, and then put the new bits in, which should be fine. But well, we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to get the chance to do it this week, I think, just because I'm back here this evening, and then tomorrow evening I'm going off somewhere again. So, but next week maybe I should have some time to look at some stuff. Ooh, ooh, this is new. I've docked a ball somewhere. Ooh. Ooh. There's something going up there with those 3 lanes. Oh. Alright, can I get it into that side shot? No, I need to be much further along than that to land that particular shot. Just stream 3D Pinball Space Cadet. Or Pinball Space Cadet, or whatever the Windows one was. This one feels slightly more complex. Ooh. Bonus ball 25 seconds, okay. I don't know what it's wanting me to reach in this 20 seconds. Oh.
10, 9, 8,
Come on.
7, 6,
Oh.
5,
Oh. Was that a thing? What's moving?
3, 2, 1.
Oop. Ball went up there somewhere. Oh. Oh. There's another ball up there. What was he doing up there? Was that the one I docked? Moved across the field slightly there. But yeah, that's an interesting one. I don't know the full rule set for it, so I don't know exactly which bits I should be aiming for, but still entertaining. I've done Safe Cracker on stream, I believe. Are there any of these I've heard of but I haven't played? I've done Medieval Madness on stream before, haven't I? Yes. Skim of this lot. I was doing Roadshow last time, wasn't I? Pinbot. I've heard of this, but I've never so much as seen it, so again, I don't know the full rule set. There's some trivia there that would have been interesting to read, but you want 2. Not a whole lot of effects there. Alright, so I see... so this is a soft touch skill shot. to be just enough power to get into that skill shot there. Bumpers up through that bit. One of the tables that I've never had the chance to actually play just because I don't know where one would be. There's a thing by the name of Total Nuclear Annihilation. As I understand it, the guy made it possibly during lockdown, and then it got licensed to do a proper bulk produced run of them. So I've seen footage of it played. It seems fairly interesting, but I don't have it. I certainly can't afford one. But still. I completely forgot about that skill shot, but oh well. Alright. It seems to be like pinball operation looking thing, so moving around the body of this character, I think. Something dem hits. I like that sort of zigzagging thing over there.
Abort! Abort! Abort!
Ramp there that I haven't been able to get up to yet. Alright, let's see if I can get up that space shuttle ramp. Not with an angle like that, I can't. No, still not quite.
Abort!
Mocks me every time I fail it. Okay. Jackpot lit. What is the jackpot?
Get jackpot!
What is the... Where is the jackpot? Is it you? Oh, it's you, okay. I think I've pleased this robot lady. There's possibly a few innuendos here that I'm not going to touch that. Well, let's see if I can... Ooh. Oh, you're trying to ball search for me. Oh, that's still not what I was aiming for, but okay. What do we got on the wheel? Extra ball! Extra ball! Oh, it went up this time. Oh.
I can't speak.
Oh.
Launch shuttle!
Yes, yes.
I should probably be concerned about this.
Abort! Abort!
Alright, let's see if I can get... Yeah, there we go, got it this time. Where's it going? Ooh. Didn't go onto the head this time. There we go. One eye. Assembling this robot lady. So I've got the voice and one eye, and then I've got to get the other one in there, I think. The shuttle is no longer lit, so I have to do something to activate that. Oh, no. Just straight up there.
Machine complete and fully operational.
Alright. Now these types of things, the multi-ball is unforgiving. Ready to keep these balls alive. Oh, no. Nope, that's just going to go down there. And that's over now, apparently. Or, oh. Glowing eyes, that's... Oh, and down it goes. Oh, that was a decent ball. Getting a sort of a feel for where things are. I like on the right they have those sort of zigzag lanes. One goes into the in lane and one goes back into the plunger.
Mission control.
Okay, this was still the one I wanted to do for the skill shot, but hey, if it works, it works. As long as I don't just lose the ball immediately, that's the important thing. Oh yeah, and I had an extra ball as well, so this is technically only ball 2, or ball 3 of 4 even. Still counts as ball 2 technically, I suppose. I've looked at some of the editor tools for designing your own pinball tables in the past, but I just haven't had the patience to learn how to do it properly. Or at least I understand the basic concepts of how the editor works, but you've then got to actually come up with a workable idea and have the skills to be able to translate what you're imagining into a physical thing, which is often harder than it looks with a lot of things. Similarly, I think I mentioned one time that I was looking at some of the live 2D VTuber rigging software. That's a profitable skill to have if you can do it well. But been a little while since I've touched it, but maybe I'll do some more experimentation on that at some point. I've been meaning for a while I want to do some sort of programming or game development stuff on stream, but that's a lot bit more involved than just a full-screen video game, because I have to make sure my desktop is clear and there's nothing identifiable on there that could accidentally just come up on stream. Not impossible, but it probably requires me to set up an extra profile on the computer, so I can just sign into that for streaming stuff. But well, we'll get around to it. We'll do some Unity game dev stuff. There's a website I know by the name Coding Game that does sort of programming challenges. That maybe I could stream some of that. I need to look up the rules on multi-accounting. Make sure I'm allowed to have a private account for that, and I'm not going to get my home account banned.
Get extra ball.
Oop. Where's the extra ball hiding? Is it you? I think I missed the extra ball, possibly. Oh. Nope, down it goes. 10 million's not looking too bad, not looking too bad. After this one I might do one that I know how to play for a little bit, just to have some semi-competent gameplay for a while. But then we can go and explore. Oh, there we go, that'll be the end of this one, unless it gives me another 25-second bonus mode or something there. But yeah, do one that I know, and then one or two newer, one or two Williams tables that I haven't played before. I'll probably bring us into a little over an hour, which should be about right for stream length. I scored 2 out of 1. I hope these sort of 1 to 2 hour streams are okay for people watching. Generally I find that it's difficult to watch longer things all in one sitting. At some point in the near future I need to possibly start thinking about marketing or promoting some of my stuff a little bit now, because I'm getting more of a feel for what works and what doesn't for me. So now I need to actually get some people looking at some of the streams so I can work out what works and what doesn't work for them. Because putting a whole bunch of streams out is no good if nobody is actually watching any of said streams. But we'll get there soon enough. Just requires me to have the confidence in my own material to be able to go out and say to people, hey, this is worth watching, why don't you come and take a look? Alright, what should we play, what should we play? I'm inclined to do a round of, what's Whirlwind look like? Just curiosity on the Ooh, 3 spinning wheels. I'd like to do a little bit of white water, if I can find it. Where's it gone? Where has it gone? There it is. So white water, and then maybe whirlwind, and where's the other one I was looking at the moment? This was Funhouse. Funhouse has the same head as Roadshow. Whirlwind and maybe Black Rose. Just that one stood out to me to investigate, maybe. And that'll probably bring us to about a close there. There's also a hurricane in addition to a whirlwind. An interesting bit going round the middle there. Or maybe 3 even. Alright, okay. Well, we've got time. It's not like I have to stop at an hour or anything like that. So, that's where I tend to seem to... Oh, it was already on the right one because I played this one before. Just I tend to stop after a little while.
Let's go!
Just because I don't want to get burnt out on just doing one thing repeatedly. But yeah, I'm pleased that holiday aside that left me incapacitated, left me not streaming for a month. I'm pleased that I've been able to maintain the habit for this thus far. But like I said, okay, that's a big sign of how this is going. If I'm gonna do this, the next step is I need to actually be confident enough to actually put the stuff out there rather than just sitting there and hoping people show up, which I have 1 or 2 views coming through for things. Oh wow, really already? The game is telling me something. Don't go back to this machine for the time being. I have had 1 or 2 views coming through, and in the last month 1 or 2 views that haven't just been instant showing up and going away again. Ones putting in a few minutes, particularly the pinball ones. Actually, I've been getting some viewing time on those, but it's still only a handful of views on those, so I can't just wait for YouTube to decide that it wants to recommend me to millions of people or something. I need to actually bring those people to me. But well, that is a problem for me to solve, so we'll see how that goes. Ooh. I didn't know that was a thing. Just the controls, but I've never pressed it before.
Oh, looks like rain.
There we go. Not a whole lot of effects, but I did see the storm clouds on one of the bits there. Alright, so this is oh wow, you can feel the era on this music. Back in the days when you really had to make the sound chip work for its food. There we go, alright. Round it goes. So I've lit a couple of directions on the compass, that's probably important. Whoa, and right down the middle it goes. Just wasn't quite fast enough on the flipper there. Oh well. I need to... Oh wow, yeah, that's nice.
Is coming. Return to your home.
That's a thing.
The storm is over. All clear.
Okay. So I think that's locking a ball for a multi-ball, maybe? Oh. Wow. Do I get a ball save on that? I probably don't. Nope, I do not. Yeah, these early games were unforgiving. They didn't have as much in the way of fault saves. Like, see? Yep, there goes my third ball. I need to decide what I'm gonna be streaming next week as well. Should be back to the Monday, Wednesday schedule next week. I might see if I can get back to Hat in Time, see if I can actually finish it off this time rather than stumbling on that time rift at the last moment. It's a little bit frustrating there, just because all of the other time rifts have been easier and then suddenly that one got a bit harder. But, so that might be one of them. I haven't decided what the other one was. Maybe some more Spelunky? I was doing okay with that one earlier. Of course, I could go back and do some Hard Space Shipbreaker or something. I haven't played that in a while. Black Rose was the one I was doing next. And then finishing up with well, Hurricane. But of course, if any of you have stuff that you want to watch, do let me know and I can take a look. See if it's worth watching, worth playing. I bought something like 30 games in the Steam sale, half of which were Assassin's Creed, but 30 games that I need to work through my backlog. Might see if I can investigate the Security Breach DLC at some point. I played through most of the main game, but I stopped at the hard ending because that was before they added the checkpoint system to it. So maybe I'll replay that, and then if I still at it, I can go back and do. Oop, that's an interesting effect. Replay it, and if I'm still interested by the end, I can buy the DLC. Some people seem to be fond of the DLC, I think. As I understand that there's elements in there that require you to have read the books, which I haven't, but I try not to focus too hard on the Five Nights at Freddy's. Wow. On the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Anyway, just because it changes every game, so. But hey, I might play that at some point. Don't think it's worth me streaming replaying through it, just because I know where all the scares are and such, so you wouldn't get much out of that. But need to walk upon it. Fire rapidly to reach land. Got to button mash my enter key. No, no, not fast enough. Okay. Alright, been wondering as to whether or not there's anything I want to do in October as Halloween spooky stuff. But thus far I haven't come to any decisions on that. Problem is, it's a toss-up of do I play something that maybe I might not enjoy, or if I'm getting too scared by it, or do I play something that I've played before or I've watched before so I know where the spooky bits are but you get less amusing reactions. I don't know yet, so I'm thinking on that, but none of the stuff that I've been doing on this channel thus far has been so complex that I need a lot of lead time on preparing for it, so. Oh, and right down it goes. Okay. Oh. All saved. Okay. Oh. Oh. What's this? It's moving. Oh, wow. That was an interesting cannon. I've not seen that before. I'd be interested to see an actual real-life version of this table somewhere. There seems to be a number of interesting mechanics in that. Yeah, so that's neat. And I don't know when the next stream of this is necessarily going to be as well, just because, like I said, there's only 4 days left on the Pinball Pass, so once that ends, unfortunately, unlike every other game in my Steam library, it doesn't share access to the purchased tables on here, so the ones I own on my main account, I can't play on this one. But that means that if I want to do any more of this game, I either have to buy the tables again, or I need to buy another month of the Pinball Pass, which I'm not necessarily opposed to doing, but I have to decide that I want to do so. Where's that going? Whoop! Oh, that's what that looks like. I was curious as to that lower orbit on there. I've not seen something akin to that before. Alright, so this is sort of a funfair looking thing. 3D pinball thrill ride. But, whoop. That's about as well as this is going, is it? Okay. And I've talked before that at some point I might be interested in sort of live 2D model or something for this channel, but those cost money unless I do it myself. So that's oh. It's mocking me. Where's that getting? Oh. Okay, around he goes. That's quite the backhand. Okay, now what? Oh, oh. Went up one of those, okay. I see, that's where the ball was. I couldn't see it for a few moments.
I could be sitting here all day.
Yeah, you are no longer sitting here all day. Got you. Up we go.
I could be sitting here all day.
There only seems to be a limited number of shots on this table, it seems.
Come on, ugly.
And that second ball lock? Yes, it is. Not sure if there's a skill shot on this one either, mind you. Oh, oh. Oh, multi-ball. Oh, there goes one of my multi-ball. And there goes the other one. And there goes the third. Right, that is probably a sign that I am done, I think. So... Oh, no! I have another ball. Okay. I thought that was ball 3, but I guess I was wrong. Oh. Okay, now I'm done. There's still intriguing layout on that. The mechanics, unless there's additional modes in there than I'm aware of, the mechanics seem relatively simple, so if I went and actually read the rulebook, I'd probably be able to understand it fairly promptly. There's an unhappy sounding motor in there somewhere. Okie dokie, so yeah, I think I'm going to wrap that up there. Like I said, probably back to Monday and Wednesday next week, unless I decide to stream additional days. I will work out what I want to stream, and I'll put it up on the schedule once it's ready. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you'd like to see more, but one way or another, I will see you in the next one. Bye!